The strongest pirate crew in One Piece.
A crew known for being the most balanced and impenetrable among the emperors, with one of the highest average bounties, led by the pirate with
Follow on Kick at kick.com/ODTUR.
the current highest bounty in the world, over 4 billion berries, Shanks the Red-Haired.
Shanks is really that guy, bruh. Oh my goodness.
With his immense charisma and benevolence, Shanks even welcomes the most unfortunate souls under his flag to protect them from the dangers of the seas. But don't be fooled, the red-haired pirates also have powerful allies, like the Giants of Elbaf, known as the most powerful nation in the world.
Isn't Luffy allies with these niggas too?
Today, we're diving deep into everything we know about the key members of the red-haired pirates, their powers, some interesting facts, and even a few speculations.
Wait, hold on, bro. Is Luffy just Shanks, bro? Is Luffy just Shanks?
The red-haired pirates.
Because hold on, he's hold on. Okay, so Luffy, he protects people that are weak as well, and people that can't defend themselves. You know, the liberation nigga. He also is he's allies with those giant niggas. And isn't Usopp's dad literally in this nigga's
their
crew?
Powers
right here? Isn't this Usopp's dad, bro? So Usopp's dad is literally part of the fucking best pirate group in the world? Yo.
Interesting facts, and even a few speculations, including the one who seems to be the only Akuma no Mi user in the crew. Before we jump in, make sure to smash that like button to help the channel out, and join my crew by subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you never miss a new video. We drop fresh One Piece content every week. Now, the first member of the red-haired pirates we're going to talk about is the crew's sharpshooter, Yasopp. The first thing I want to clear up is a common misconception among some fans. Yasopp wasn't the first member of Shanks' crew. 22 years ago, 2 years after the execution of the Pirate King, Gol D. Roger, Shanks showed up on Gecko Island looking for Yasopp. He introduced himself as a pirate and invited Yasopp to join his crew, which surprised Yasopp. However, contrary to what many think, Yasopp refused the offer at first and stayed on the island with his wife. 3 years later, Yasopp and Banchina had a son, whom they named Usopp. When Usopp was still young, Yasopp left home to become a pirate, encouraged by his wife
just like a nigga to leave his children
to follow his dreams. That's when he finally joined the red-haired pirates 13 years ago. But of course, that doesn't really ease Yasopp's
I'd leave her too.
Guilt.
Nah, I'm trolling. But it's nasty because she sneezed, a nasty ass loogie's going 15 yards, 15 kilometers, 15 miles, 15 meters across the goddamn room. I can't have that.
If anything, it makes things worse. Instead of just abandoning his wife, he left both his wife and his young son. All I want to know is which One Piece character is going to take on the role of Leorio from Hunter x Hunter and punch this guy in the face when he finally reunites with his son. Another interesting detail is the rivalry between Yasopp and Vista. At the end of the Marineford War, Yasopp and Vista were seen giving each other nasty glares. The Blue Deep Databook mentions that something happened between the two in the past. So this rivalry might not just be about their crews clashing, but something personal. Maybe we'll eventually find out what caused it if Vista shows up again in the story. Did the Flower Sword send flowers to Yasopp's wife back in the day? That's a mystery for another time. Speaking of nicknames, Yasopp is known as the Chaser, probably because of his sharpshooting style.
Hey, are y'all caught up on the manga? Where can I read mangas online, bro? Somebody comment down below, please tell me.
According to Yasopp himself, he could shoot the antenna off an ant from 30 meters away. On top of that, Luffy claims he's never seen Yasopp miss a single shot. In short, his reputation was so impressive that...
So Luffy knew this nigga Usopp's dad? Is that why he recruited him to the crew, bro? Luffy just be knowing shit and not saying anything, bro. That's how it be, though.
When Shanks was looking for potential crew members, he specifically sought out Yasopp, who had already made a name for himself. As for his haki, Yasopp is a skilled user of observation haki, even able to sense that Kid's pirates were fully healed after the battle at Onigashima. In non-canon content, like the One Piece Red, he also showcased an exceptional level of observation haki.
What? Do I have to read some? Do I have to watch up on non-canon shit, bro? I watched literally all canon, no filler, bro.
Like the One Piece Red, he also showcased an exceptional level of observation haki, allowing him to communicate with his son from a distance. In the movie, using Shanks' advanced observation haki, Yasopp and Katakuri were able to strike at the same time as the Straw Hat Pirates and their allies in Utah's world, playing a crucial role in the destruction of Tot Musica. Now, we just have to wait and see if the red-haired crew's chaser will be able to take down Blackbeard's sniper, Van Augur, who currently possesses the Warp fruit. The second member of the red-haired pirates we're going to talk about is the crew's cook, Lucky Roo. The first thing I want to mention is his reputation for speed. Even in the very first chapter of the manga, we saw this chubby guy shock everyone when he suddenly appeared behind one of the mountain bandits and killed him without hesitation. That single scene was enough for some fans to speculate that Lucky Roo might be even faster than Admiral Kizaru, the Light Man himself. But do you know where Lucky Roo's reputation for speed really comes from? Let me break it down for you. It's likely that his name, Lucky Roo, is a reference to Lucky Luke, a fictional cowboy and gunslinger from the Franco-Belgian comic series created by Maurice de Bavair. Lucky Luke is known as the man who shoots faster than his own shadow, which...
Y'all know who this is? What the fuck? I never heard of this nigga a day in my life. He looked like Woody from Toy Story.
Explains how Lucky Roo was
with the Elvis cut
able to take out that mountain bandit so quickly that no one had time to react. Also, Roo means red in French, which ties into his captain's nickname, Red-Haired Shanks. A lot of fans were hoping Lucky Roo would have a devil fruit related to speed, spatial distortion, or teleportation, but so far, none of that has been confirmed. In fact, the teleportation fruit does exist in the world of One Piece.
Does the manga get crazier, bruh? Because, bro, you know how many times the show has brought me to tears because of how far these niggas have gotten, bro? It's like, damn, there's no... fuck. It has to.
But it currently belongs to Van Augur. Little is known about Lucky Roo's abilities beyond the myth of his speed and his mastery of armament hockey. Personally, I'd love it if Lucky Roo was a master of the Saime Kikon technique, the ability used by CP9 that allows them to control their own bodies. Just imagine if Lucky Roo could alter his body structure, going from his...
Bruh, I heard CP9 didn't take them serious at all, bro. Didn't take them serious at all, bro.
Round shape to a super fit form, similar to Fat Gum from My Hero Academia, a huge, bulky character who can slim down to a 100% fitness mode. I just hope Oda hasn't forgotten about this concept and still plans to use it for the red-haired pirate's cook. And if I were to make one last guess, I hope that giant piece of meat he's always carrying around isn't...
Pause! What the fuck? Why'd he say it like that? Oh my gosh.
Just for his own snacking, but that he also uses it to beat down enemies. Can you imagine him wielding that chunk of meat like a club infused with armament hockey, knowing...
Do y'all hear what this nigga's saying? Bro, you can't literally just, okay, you can't sit here and say I'm reaching and act like I'm looking for this shit. Do you hear what this nigga's saying? Hear it one more time for the people in the back.
Around isn't just for his own snacking, but that he also uses it to beat down enemies. Can you imagine him wielding that chunk of meat like a club infused with armament hockey?
No!
Oda's style, I wouldn't be surprised if that actually happens. Looking back, taking out a mountain bandit like that might not seem like a big deal. But remember, this happened all the way back in chapter 1 of the One Piece manga. So the myth of the man who shoots faster than his own shadow will likely gain even more meaning when we finally see Lucky Roo in real combat. The third member...
But I'm gonna rewatch some shit so I can really be like, damn, these niggas were really showing us hockey like episode 10.
Of the red-haired pirates we're going to talk about is the crew's first mate, Ben Beckman. As the first mate, Beckman holds the second highest authority in the crew, right after...
So he's the right-hand man like Zoro?
After Shanks. He's highly experienced, being the oldest among the main members of the crew. Beckman is also a skilled user of armament hockey, able to imbue the bullets of his rifle with this type of hockey, allowing him to keep even a Logia-type devil fruit user, like Kizaru, in his sights. In non-canon material, such as the One Piece Red, Beckman hardened his hands with hockey to block bullets from hitting civilians. But the...
Do these niggas get active in the filler movies and shit? Filler movies and episodes, I'm gonna have to watch them.
Ability that really stands out in Beckman, and one that often goes unnoticed, is his completely unpredictable fighting style. Beckman is particularly known for his advanced intelligence, having the highest IQ of any character introduced during the East Blue Saga. We see this when he analyzes Portgas D. Ace's profile, predicting that if Ace continued down the path he was on, it would inevitably lead to his death. We also witnessed Beckman...
Ace said he wanted to be the most notorious fucking pirate, didn't he? Yikes. Be careful what you ask for, kids.
Intelligence in action in the very first chapter of the manga. During the confrontation with the mountain bandits, Beckman uses his cigarette to burn one of the bandits' foreheads as a distraction, and then uses his rifle as a club instead of firing it, which is what the weapon was designed for. From the little we've seen of Beckman in action, it's clear just how intelligent and creative he is, using whatever tools or objects around him in the most unpredictable way possible. The man is literally the MacGyver of One Piece. For those unfamiliar, MacGyver is a character from an...
Oh my gosh, my dad told me about this show. I seen one episode, I was like, really? Talk about plot armor.
80s TV series. A resourceful agent capable of solving problems with ordinary objects like a roll of duct tape. With this in mind, I wouldn't be surprised if the way he took off Eustace Kid's arm involved something totally unconventional rather than simply shooting it off. Given Beckman's track record, it wouldn't be crazy to think that he might have used his rifle, imbued with armament hockey, to slice off Kid's arm, or even use the sash around his waist as a cutting whip.
Oh my god, when I seen this nigga Shanks come out here and end this nigga kid's pirate career in a second, bro, I was like, what? The New World is no joke, bro. Are we serious?
Or something along those lines. The man's been proven so unpredictable in combat that I wouldn't put it past Oda to take this to a whole new level, where even a skilled observation hockey user would have trouble keeping up with Beckman's thought process in a fight. Now, as much as I love the idea of Beckman being the literal MacGyver,
I see what he's saying there. Okay, that'd be cool.
Of One Piece, I have to address a few points that some fans tend to exaggerate. The first one comes from the Vivre Card databook, which supposedly claims that Ben Beckman is as strong as his captain, red-haired Shanks. Here, it's important to note that the phrasing doesn't actually
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Wait, they said he's the right hand, right? I mean, Zoro's damn near as strong as Luffy. Zoro's a strong-ass nigga, bro. Zoro's my goat. Luffy's the goat. You know what I'm saying?
To strength, but states comparable to red-haired Shanks, Beckman's existence is feared even by the powerful warriors of the New World. Looking back at the Wano arc, we can see that this isn't
such a beautiful arc, bro. You niggas, you ungrateful ass niggas, bro. Bro, I seen niggas hating on the Wano arc, saying, "Oh, poo, it didn't live up to the hype." I'm like, bro, this shit was nice, bro. This shit was beautiful. Can we just appreciate it for what it is, bro? In 5 years, they're gonna be like, "Damn, bro, I remember when we were watching Wano arc." Like, shut up, bro.
Isn't something exclusive to Beckman. For example, Kaido freaks out when he sees Big Mom's commanders scaling the waterfall to enter his territory, showing that even the strongest pirate before his death feared the existence of Big Mom's commanders. Another example people often use to hype Beckman is the scene where he points his gun at Admiral Kizaru during the Marineford War. Kizaru, who had already fought Marco the Phoenix and even Whitebeard himself. But here, we need to remember Kizaru's ironic personality, which often gets overlooked in these moments. Plus, the appearance of the red-haired pirates took everyone by surprise. So naturally, Kizaru,
Bro, the thing is, they make the Redbeard pirates look the least swaggiest, bro. They're the niggas with the least swag, but they're the most they're the best, most powerful, strongest pirate crew in One Piece. Like, what the fuck?
along with the rest of the Marines, was caught off guard. However, Beckman's presence wasn't enough to truly stop Kizaru, who quickly moved to continue his attack on the submarine. Meanwhile, Beckman lost his cool, sweating profusely in fear of the Admiral's advance. I know some of you probably didn't expect me to say these things about Beckman, and this might be a reality check for some of you, but I've got to maintain my reputation as the most impartial person on the internet. Still, I stand by my statement that Beckman's true fighting
I'm the most impartial person on the internet.
style will continue to be that of the MacGyver of One Piece, remaining the most intelligent, creative, and unpredictable member of the red-haired pirates. The fourth
Okay, that's smart. So he's sort of like what's that one nigga's name on Naruto? Todoroki?
member of the
Did
red
I say his name right? My fault.
haired pirates we're going to talk about is the mysterious devil fruit user. Could I be talking about Monster, the crew's monkey, who unbelievably is also one of the commanders of the red-haired pirates? No,
What?
I'm talking about Rockstar. Rockstar is a pirate who joined Shanks' crew 2 years ago, and his first appearance was when he visited Whitebeard's ship to deliver a letter sent by his captain. At the time, Rockstar
I remember this.
bragged about being a famous pirate with a bounty of 94 million barrels.
Oh my gosh, I remember this. Wait, he joined Shanks' crew? I remember this. And then this is when everyone was like, this is whenever they showed hockey, and they're like, Shanks was walking through talking to Whitebeard, and he was like, "You got it." He's like, "I don't think y'all can hang, bro." He said, "Look away. Don't look away. Don't look if you can't hang." We're like, "What you talking about?" Niggas is passing out. I was like, "What? Aura."
But to his disappointment, no one had ever heard of him. This might seem like a small detail, but it could hide something important for the story. Some believe that Rockstar could be related to Roxy Zebek, the pirate who was Roger's greatest enemy and the captain of the strongest pirate crew 40 years ago. Aside from their similar names, Roxy Zebek and Rockstar, it would be ironic for a pirate like Rockstar to claim he's famous but still be unknown, while secretly being related to one of the most notorious pirates in One Piece history. In other words, the Whitebeard pirates may not have known his name, but they certainly knew his father's. Now, getting a little more serious, there's actually a chance that Rockstar's name hides an important detail: his devil fruit power. It's not uncommon for characters in One Piece to have names that directly relate to their abilities, and Rockstar seems to be part of this group. Let me explain why. When we look at the tombs of Port-Ghast-D, Ace, and Whitebeard, we notice a peculiar difference.
Whitebeard went out like a real nigga.
During their funeral, their objects appear as we know them, but 2 years later, those same objects, except for Whitebeard's blade, are completely petrified. What's going on? Did Boa Hancock go there and petrify those objects? We know she has the power to do so, but what reason would she have to go there and do that? None. That's why I believe the one responsible for this is none other than Rockstar of the Red-Haired Pirates. The theory I'm presenting is that Rockstar may have a devil fruit ability related to petrification, as suggested by his name Rock, and more specifically, an ability connected to fossilization. Perhaps what Rockstar did to eternalize Ace and Whitebeard's tombs was fossilize their
these are speculations.
belongings so they could remain intact through time. After all, we can find fossils from tens of thousands of years ago, so the idea of turning those objects into fossils might serve the same purpose, to forever cement their
He looks like that one nigga from My Hero Academia.
names in
What was that nigga's name? Red Riot?
history. Now, the main member of the Red-Haired Pirates we're going to talk about is the captain of the crew,
The GOAT!
Shanks' past and origins are still shrouded in mystery. We know that he was found as a 1-year-old baby inside a treasure chest pillaged by the Roger Pirates.
Oh my god, he said his past, like his previous, bro. I thought he said he passed. I thought he said he died. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Did this nigga just spoil this shit for me? Oh my god, I was about to cry.
Or cement their names in history.
Boy, I was about to dislike this video, report your shit, man. Oh, you would have hated me.
Now, the main member of the Red-Haired Pirates we're going to talk about is the captain of the crew, Shanks. Shanks' past and origins are still shrouded in mystery. We know that he was found as a 1-year-old baby inside a treasure chest pillaged by the Roger Pirates during the God
This nigga was meant for greatness.
Valley incident. Because of this, it's suspected that Shanks has some connection to the world nobles, more specifically the Figureland family, who were present at the same incident through the figure of Figureland Garling. During One Piece Red, the Gorosei question whether they should assassinate Uta, considering that she had the blood of the Figureland family. But this is just a misunderstanding, as Uta was considered Shanks'
Bruh, I want to see these niggas get active, bruh. I want to see what these niggas got. No cap, bruh.
daughter, Shanks being the one who truly has Figureland blood. This, of course, would help justify Shanks' level of authority, being able to negotiate directly with Fleet Admiral Sengoku to end the Marineford War, and even have direct talks with the highest authority in the world of One Piece, the Gorosei. This indicates that
My nigga Shanks him, bruh.
despite his role as a pirate, his influence as a world noble still has strong ties within the world government. When it comes to his powers, we know that Shanks is an extremely skilled user of observation haki. He was able to sense a strange presence while being kilometers away from Wano, which turned out to be Admiral Aramaki. He's also capable of using the advanced form
This nigga's so tough.
of this haki, which allows him to briefly see the future, as demonstrated when he predicted Eustace Kid preparing to attack and wipe out all the allied ships. Shanks is also a user of armament haki, being able to block Admiral Akainu's magma punch
No, this right here. Shanks is him, bro.
and potentially utilizing its advanced form, as seen in his Kamusari attack on Eustace Kid. While the scene isn't entirely clear, it's possible that Shanks emitted his haki to enhance the technique and amplify the impact of his strike against Kid. However, what truly sets the red-haired captain apart is
No, when they first introduced hockey, bro, when niggas I didn't know.
his Conqueror's haki. Right after his introduction, before the concept of haki was even revealed, it was suggested that Shanks had an extraordinary ability when he intimidated a Sea King with just a glance, making the creature flee for its life. Hundreds of chapters later, when he boarded Edward Newgate's ship, the Moby Dick, Shanks knocked out dozens of crewmates unconscious and even damaged the ship itself with the force of his presence. When Shanks and Whitebeard clashed, the sky split in half. A curious detail revealed by One Piece author Eiichiro Oda in the SBS section is that Shanks' Conqueror's haki was at least twice as powerful as Luffy's during the Fishman Island arc. While Luffy knocked out 50,000 of the new Fishman pirates, Oda claims that Shanks would have been able to knock out all 100,000 of them. Later,
This This nigga Shanks is bro. And when Luffy did this, my jaw was on the fucking floor, fam. I couldn't believe this shit, bro. I literally was watching One Piece on this phone right here, bro, and I was screen recording and taking screenshots of all these clean ass, fire ass moments, bro. Shanks would have knocked out the whole. Bro, this weak ass arc, bro. This shit pissed me off. I was like, bro, okay, we get it. You niggas leveled up, bro. Can we move on?
Later, during the Wano arc, Shanks unleashed a massive burst of Conqueror's Haki that paralyzed Admiral Ryokugyu, forcing him to retreat even though Shanks was still kilometers away at sea, without ever needing to set foot on the island. Both Jinbei and Yamato, who were present, commented on how monstrous such a display of Haki was. Two characters who had already been in the presence of other emperors. Non-canonically, in One Piece Red, Shanks' Conqueror's Haki was also strong enough to make some Vice Admiral.
Okay, but Gear 5 Luffy against Shanks? Who? Oh, I don't know, bro. Fuck, there's so many powerful ass niggas in this show, bro. Mihawk, what about Mihawk? I want to see Mihawk versus Shanks, no cap. I want to see that shit.
Admirals fall to their knees, although Admirals Kizaru and Fujitora were unaffected. But that's not all. Shanks belongs to the elite group of people capable of using the advanced form of Conqueror's Haki, where they infuse it into their body or weapons, particularly his sword, Griffin, as indicated by the thin black lightning radiating from it. What's even more insane is that Shanks' use of this ability seems far more powerful compared
Shanks doesn't even have a devil fruit. Jesus Christ.
To others like Big Mom, as he defeated Eustace, Kid, and Killer with a single strike infused with Supreme King Haki. Killer, who received less of the direct impact, was still defeated, while the attack caused collateral damage to Kid's ship and crew. This highlights the immense power of Shanks, as both Kid and Killer had previously withstood several attacks from Big Mom and her homies during the Wano Country arc. However, if Shanks already belongs to this elite group of people capable of using the advanced form of infusing Conqueror's Haki, Shanks possesses a unique ability in the series so far. Shanks has an advanced technique of Conqueror's Haki that allows him to control his own presence, preventing others from seeing his future.
What?
Little is known about this ability, but I can see two possible explanations for it. First, Shanks can conceal his aura to the point where it becomes invisible to the eyes of other users of Observation Haki.
That's literally what I was about to say. This nigga can literally just be secret, like he can literally just pull up and no one's gonna know. Bro, no, that's, oh my god, bro. This nigga's so OP, bro. This nigga's so OP.
Second, Shanks can emit his Conqueror's Haki so intensely that other users of Observation Haki are affected by the pressure of his Haki, losing their ability to concentrate. Remember that an Observation Haki user needs to stay calm and clear-headed to sense the presence of others around them, and perhaps Shanks' Conqueror's Haki is capable of disrupting that balance in his enemies' minds.
So this nigga's basically just an Observation Haki EMP? What the fuck?
Pulling them out of that calm state and rendering them unable to continue using their Observation Haki. Regarding his bounty, we know that 12 years ago, Shanks already had a bounty of 1.04 billion berries, which makes it even funnier when Higuma...
Wow. Wait, how many? Dude, yo, Shanks is him, bro. Fuck, bro.
Observation Haki. Regarding his bounty, we know that 12 years ago, Shanks already had a bounty of...
Bro, he was literally Luffy before Luffy, though.
1.04 billion berries, which makes it even funnier when Higuma boasted about his measly 8 million bounty. Currently, Shanks has the highest bounty among the 4 current emperors, worth just over 4 billion berries. Ironically, however, he had the smallest bounty in the original lineup of the Yonkou. As for his skills as a swordsman, we know that in the past, he fought in duels said to be legendary with the current world's strongest swordsman, Dracule Mihawk.
Mihawk! Bro, I need to see this! I need to see this, bro! I need to see this!
Don't know the exact...
I need to see this. Hold on, I need to send this to one of my friends, bro. I need to see this, bro. I need to see this, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. I need to see that, bro. Okay.
Circumstances of these duels, whether they fought at full strength, who came out victorious, or if there was even a winner at all. What we do know is that Mihawk seemed to see immense potential in Shanks as a swordsman, since after Shanks lost his left arm, which was his dominant arm at the time, Mihawk lost interest in dueling him. Shanks wields a sword named Griffin, which he acquired in recent years, at least after his meeting with Ace, when he still carried an unknown sword. Since Griffin is a named sword, it's possible that it is one of the 12 Supreme Grade blades, considering
Zoro has one of them, right?
that it was able to clash against another of the 12 Supreme Blades, Whitebeard.
Oh, wow. R.I.P. Whitebeard, bro.
Murakumogiri, and presumably Mihawk's Yoru. Griffon is named after the legendary creature of the same name, also known
okay. And this is that red bird, lion, bear thing that we saw when he fucking got Kid out of here, right?
Known as the Griffin, a creature known for guarding valuable treasures. When we look at Shanks, we can clearly see the similarity to his role in the series, although we don't know if Shanks has any knowledge of the location or nature.
Dude, everything's so well thought out on this show. That's why I love this shit, bro.
Of the One Piece treasure, it's reasonable to think that Shanks intends to ensure that the right person finds this treasure. In other words, with his sword Griffin, Shanks is someone who, in a way, guards the One Piece treasure so it can be found by the one who has inherited the will of his captain, Roger. In the film,
he stamped Luffy, bro. He stamped Luffy as a youngin', bro. I love this show.
One Piece Red, Shanks demonstrated a fighting style with his flaming sword, which closely resembles the Foxfire style of Kinemon, and another lesser-known character, Fasa. But we don't know if Shanks' fighting style will be made canon in the manga. However, if I were to guess a possible fighting style for Shanks as a swordsman, I'd suggest the Drunken Sword style. Yes, this may sound ridiculous, but if you give me a chance to explain, you'll see that I've never been more serious in my life. The Drunken Sword is a special sword style in the real world that incorporates a drunken state, and it's a variation of the Drunken Fist style. Those who have watched Naruto will remember Rock Lee, famous for
This shit was so stupid, but like, he was him, bro.
using this fighting style against Kimimaro, or even in Dragon Ball, where it was used by the character Jackie Chun against Goku during the 21st Martial Arts Tournament. The name Jackie Chun and his movements mimic the Drunken Fist, a real-life fighting style popularized by Jackie Chan in the movie Drunken Master, who in turn is the real-life counterpart of Jackie Chun and the inspiration behind his name. This fighting style can be seen in other famous anime, but we don't need to look far, as we have a great example in One Piece itself, the former Emperor Kaido. At the peak of the battle in Wano, Kaido enters his drunken mode, which even has 8 different variations. By consuming alcohol, Kaido can enter a drunken state called Shuron Haka, making him even more dangerous than when he's sober. In this state, his movements become more unpredictable, rapidly switching between his zone forms, and his haki grows stronger. Luffy even says that Kaido shouldn't use his drunkenness as an excuse when he loses, to which Kaido responds, "Who said I got weaker?" In other words, Kaido became even more powerful in this form. And when we look at Shanks, one of his defining personality traits is his strong habit of drinking. So it would be amazing if
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oda took advantage of this distinctive feature of Shanks, not only for comic relief moments, but also for his serious moments in battle.
Oh my gosh, no, this nigga might be a demon off the lake, bro. Oh, I can't wait, bro. How many more months until these niggas are back to fucking dropping episodes, bro?
The Drunken Sword style, Shanks could become someone much more unpredictable, faster, and with even stronger haki, just like we saw with the former Emperor Kaido. After all, if Oda has been reducing the tension in battles, especially after the introduction of Gear 5, it could be that he also plans to explore Shanks' comedic side during combat. And going even further, who knows? Maybe the flaming sword style we saw Shanks use in One Piece Red could be caused by alcohol, which is a flammable material. Perhaps this would be a way
and he spits it out. Oh my gosh, hold on.
to combine both elements into one. Well, that's all we have to say about the red-haired pirates for now. If you stayed until the end and enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment with your feedback, and double check that you're subscribed so you don't miss any future videos. And if you like this video,
bruh,
I'm sure you'll also enjoy the next ones that are going to appear on your...
And there's not even like they're all pirates. There's some ops in the Navy too, bruh. And Kobe, don't let me get started on Kobe. I can't... Oh my god, the potential of that nigga. That pink-haired fuck.
Screen, alright?
Damn, I love One Piece, bro. One Piece put a smile on my face, bro. No cap. Yo, what the fuck? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day. Love y'all, though. Love y'all. Love y'all, though.